Greetings to everybody who is watching, everybody who is following, everybody who is subscribing and liking this channel that we have brought to you. I want to say thank you so much, and may God keep on blessing you. If you believe in good things, if you believe in peace, if you believe in understanding and knowledge, I want to share with you today about two things that I have realized that they might confuse us, but in the process we tend to get emotional, and we tend to get angry, and it's very cold. Cape Town is very cold today. It's raining. In the process we tend to blame others, we tend to hate other people, we tend to point fingers at others, and we tend to lose hope, and we become the victims of one of the things. So today I'm going to explain this very clearly towards our country, Zimbabwe, and I want to share with you, as you are listening to me now, that you are an asset, you are a tool, you are a valuable thing in our country. So I need you to know that as you are listening and following me, this is going to take you into another level of understanding, because this knowledge, I'm going to put it into pieces for everyone to understand this knowledge. There is poverty and wealth, and for the past many years in our country, everyone, both the people who are rich and the people who does not have, are struggling. Those you see with big houses and money, they are not happy, because most of them, their hands are into deals which are not liaising with God. And those ones also who are poor, those who are suffering, they are also into activities that are not liaising with God. So today I'm going to share with you a message that is going to bring you to understand why we need leaders who understand God, and why do we need leaders who know God, and why do we need leaders who are going to pursue godly decisions in a country. Because we are being taught, and we know and we understand that if I do something good to you and you do it unto me, that is what we call life. So today I'm explaining things that are challenging us, and things that are making us not to understand why today we are poor. Poverty in our country has been caused by me, you, and others. We are all part and parcel of this poverty that we are facing. All these issues of people walking away from our country to other countries, we are part and parcel of that challenge. All these names that we are being called, all this discrimination that we are facing, humiliation that we are facing, exploitation that we are facing as a nation, we are actually party and parcel of the cause. Let me explain why am I saying it's you and me. If you are involved or you are not involved, you happen to be part and parcel of the problem. This poverty has been caused by people who are not willing to seek for the truth, to seek for the salt. I was wondering why we talk about salt, because in anything that you eat without salt, it doesn't have its taste until you put salt, and then salt brings life to everything that you eat, and it brings different taste. It brings the differences of taste. So I'm speaking to you as you're watching me, that you are going to be one of the leaders that we are encouraging to come and work with us to be the salt to the world, to be the light to the world, to be a group of young generation that will fulfill the mandate of our elders in peace. Poverty is caused by not understanding how to deal with emotions. When you start using emotions to make decisions, either in happiness or in anger, then you are actually closing the ability to use your mental capacity. Most people that we see today who are facing challenges that are in their lives is because they make decisions out of emotions. So the emotion of anger is one of the emotions that has been accumulating in our country to individuals, and it has come to a point where it paralyzes communities until it paralyzes our country. So today, my teaching is giving hope to people to say, if you remain the same, if you remain in emotional capacity, we are not going to be anything that you think you want to achieve. Trust me, even if you want me to lead you to a certain program, project, or in a country, if I don't solve my emotional capacity, don't put your trust in me. Because people who use emotions to make decisions, they are not to be trusted, because emotions are usually biased. They come in good and bad, and they are not to be trusted. So my teaching today is saying, when you are happy or angry, you will not see red flags. You will not see your way. You will not see that you are in control. You will not see that you are supposed to manage everything around you. So actually what I'm teaching now is to say, let us focus on the side of wealth, success, and we work together until we win to build and construct our country. The idea of using the ability of mindset is the only idea that can help us. Do you know, when King Solomon was asked by God, what do you need? He said, wisdom. He never asked it to be a prophet. He never asked it to build a church and to start a very big church. He asked it to be given wisdom. Meaning that God gave us the gift of the mind and brain so that we make choices of our own. So in the mind stays choices. But now let's look at how many choices that you can make in your life, and how can you make choices. Choices are only made if someone has got knowledge, and knowledge comes from reading, listening, and experience, and other etc. information that comes to you. But sometimes when you have knowledge, you have to go deeper into the knowledge and seek the ability to understand the knowledge you have. So we might be trying by all means to remove the leaders of our country, in opposition party, in the ruling party, in the government. But are we looking at the effects of using our mindset and calculate the future? Because success is predictable and failure is predictable as well. We have seen people fighting for power in our country but failed for many times, and a lot of lives were lost due to people who could not predict the success that they were trying to achieve. We have seen them starting a failure and expect success out of it. And this generation, I'm calling unto this generation that we should not be part and parcel of starting a failure and expect success. What am I saying? Fighting, humiliating each other, ridiculing each other, expose our secrets in our families and in our country, talking bad against our leaders, talking bad about ourselves is not going to change and help anything. So what I'm saying now is, it's high time for this generation that is part and parcel of this journey that I'm moving to start considering ways of gathering information, knowledge, so that we can use it to work together with the current government which is sitting there in our country. If we are looking for success for our country, I am begging you that consider your emotional capacity to be very, very wrong. It might be giving you hope, but that hope is false hope. Only wise people can understand what I'm saying, because if you want to know, tell me, how would you trust emotions that engages you into relationships, and tomorrow you hate the person that you were in a relationship with? You used to post him on the first social media, you used to go around holding him hands, but today that person is your enemy because you have used emotions. And that's why all these relationships that we try to build in our lives, accompanied by emotions, are not working, because emotions, they don't bring the reality and facts of everything. So the fact is, we should humble ourselves. We should encourage our families and our brothers and sisters to come together and work together as a family, as a nation. I want to tell you this: the Lord God that you pray and that I follow as well, He said to me, I should tell you that we should work together with ZANU-PF and we should work together with the government. And this is the only way the Lord is going to bring us together and make ways to find our differences and build that country to be a greater place for our children, not for us anymore. We are the foundation to do something good for our children. I want you to keep on watching, and I say thank you so much. I salute you. I love you. Thank you. Stay tuned and follow me wherever I am and find words of wisdom. Thank you.